Hi guys! Thanks so much for watching. Today I'm going to share with you some of the tips and tricks that I use to keep my household and my home as natural as I possibly can and to reduce chemicals as much as I can. I know that I cannot strive for perfection and I cannot reduce all the chemicals and everything in my house, but it's important for me to at least try to live as chemical free as I can. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that I use, some of the things that I'm very happy with, and things that work out for me. My favorite product for having a natural home is actually very simple, just a bar of soap. And I use it for almost everything in my home. I use it to do the dishes, to sometimes even for cleaning up, and also to wash my hair, to wash my body. And so I basically use a bar of soap for everything. I use these wooden trays to keep my bars of soap on it, and I have two of them. One I keep in the kitchen and the other one I keep in the bathroom. So the way I do my dishes is very simple. I just use this wooden tool to clean my dishes up and I just rub it over the soap. Or otherwise I have my collection of sponges. I use these natural ones and they are compostable after you're done using them for a couple of days, maybe a week. I first wash them a couple of times. They last me very long, like sometimes even a couple of weeks. And then I just put them in the compost bin when I'm done using it. I also have a metal sponge, and this one is for surfaces that are a bit more difficult to clean. For example, a pan where you cook dinner in and it's quite difficult to get it out. This one will do the job very well. So it took me a while to adjust to using soap, especially to wash my hair and my body and also doing the dishes with it. It was quite an adjustment because I was used to having liquid soap. So I didn't know quite what to do with those little pieces of soap that are left over and you can impossibly use them. And I have this little bag and I put the leftover soaps in here, and then when I'm showering I just use this to wash my body. It's actually very nice because it foams a lot and it's very nice to use. I actually prefer this even more than just a bar of soap. And you will notice that I have quite a lot of those little baggies, and I have them for several reasons. They have all their own purpose. So this one is for the soap, and this one here I put makeup and face wash pads in, and then I just do them in the laundry. And this one is to do laundry, and I will explain that in a minute. So the way I'm doing laundry is I started something new. I used to use the most natural powder detergents that I could find, and I just bought it. I know you can make it yourself, but it was a little bit too much hassle for me. So I bought a natural one. But now I'm trying something new, and I'm trying to use soap knots, which are very interesting. With this little soap knots. And you just put 4 of them or 8 halves in this little baggie. And if you want to, I don't do it because I don't mind my clothes not smelling of anything. I try to be careful with my pets, so I don't really use essential oils, but you can use 8 drops of it and then you just put it in the laundry and it will make your clothes very fresh and clean. So that's very nice. The nice thing about those nuts is that you can use them for 3 times and then you can just compost them. So they're very environment friendly and they're very natural, so that's why I love them a lot. My one and only cleaning tool is this bottle, and it contains just a little bit of vinegar and water, and I use it for everything for cleaning. It's very natural, and for me it does the job for almost everything. I don't need a special chemical cleaner. If you are not a fan of the vinegar smell, even though I find it's not that present if you dilute it with water, but I can understand if you don't like the smell. You can put some essential oil in it, or you can peel off the orange peels and cook them and put the liquid into this, and then smell very fresh, I've heard. I never tried it, but it's a tip. I also make sure to clean up my dishes with natural materials. I also have a lot of these kind of bags, and I use them to keep my food fresh, my bread or things that I've made that I want to keep for a day in the fridge. I just cover them up with these baggies, and I rather use this than plastic bags or aluminum. And the good thing about these is I can just wash them and reuse them time after time, so I'm very happy with these. I use a natural deodorant base. This one smells of peppermint. It is quite different than the chemical deodorants that I was used to. It works just as fine for me, and now I'm used to it. Well guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!